Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Today we are assembled here to have a memorial program for one of our long-standing staff member of ISKCON, Mrs. Philomena Gonsalves. That was her name. But in ISKCON she is known as Meena. So we have shortened our Philomena into Meena. So everybody knows her here as Meena. Meena Mataji. So she was 72 years old and she passed away on October 31st, 2021, and her funeral was conducted on the 1st of November. And she had served here about 4 decades, lifelong service. She never worked anywhere else, I think. I think she must have joined here and she served here only until she retired recently. So she is from a Christian background. Just last month we had another program for our tailor Abdul Rashid, a Muslim. So International Society for Krishna Consciousness is with everyone. The only thing is serving Krishna. So when you are serving Krishna, it doesn't matter where you are coming from. So she had done a very, very long-standing service, seeing so many. 4 decades of service is not a small thing in one organization. So in appreciation for her sincere and lifelong service, we are assembled here to remember about her. Several devotees from old time, Devakandan Prabhu, Brajari Prabhu, Rajamsa Prabhu, these are all from 80s, so they have a lot of interaction with her. So also some of the family members, if you want to speak about her, you can speak also. So we have here her daughter. Her daughter, she is in the green dress. Her name is Lydia, and 2 granddaughters of Meena, they are sitting next to her, and son-in-law of Meena. So only one daughter, that is Lydia, and this is the family. The family is also here. So with that short introduction, we will have His Grace Devakinandan Prabhu. He must have been from the very beginning of Meena's service here. So he will have a lot of things to say about her. I request His Grace Devakinandan Prabhu to come and speak about Meena. Meena Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So I'm not too well, but still Brajari Prabhu ordered me. So I came. I remember 4 of our old devotees, you may call employees, but they're more like devotees. 3 are gone. About other one, I was asking to Brajari Prabhu. We have no idea. First was Abdul, he is also gone. Johnny, he was our electrician, he is also gone. Then Kapadia, we don't know where is he, but we don't know whether he is alive or gone. Alive. I was trying to call him, his phone. And Meena. So Meena came after. Her niece Anita was temple secretary. She was working before Meena. And then she had some problem in her family. And then she was brought. I think Mahabodhi was Vice President that time, Giraswami was President. when she came here, she started working in guest house on reception for some time, and then she was given charge of housekeeping. So she was the single boss for both tower. She used to supervise, and those days we didn't have much crowd in guest house, so there was no problem. But later on, sometime in 83 or 82 something, when I was the guest house manager, that time we brought Mrs. Kaur. Rao was there and Kaur. So she was given in charge first of Gauranga Tower. But Giriraj Swami asked to let her take care of Prabhupada Tower. And those days she used to get Prabhupada quarter clean. And Giriraj Swami liked her, way of supervising things. Meena was very, very honest, dedicated. Later on, I don't know when, your time or after your time, sometime, she was transferred on reception on first floor. She was getting clean the first floor office area and all this thing. And one Mrs. Sinha and Meena. Sinha and Meena, that was the...
Sinha is there?
No, she also passed away. But she came lot later. She has so many wonderful quality. Earlier, when she was young, she was also very heavy. The guest house boys used to cry many times. And she and Johnny, they were like monopoly they had in guest house. But later on, she changed 365 somehow or other. She became very respectful to all the devotees. She used to come, and from lobby she used to offer her respect to Radharas Bihari and come for her work. I think it was sometime 90s, Rasraj Prabhu was president. Maybe that time we were shifting the different services. So that time Meena came to me and she requested that Prabhuji, please let me be here. I want to serve here. Later on also, once when we were giving retirement to all the old employees, like Sinha got retired, Meena was also. So that time she came, I think my office was 111 those days, and she came and she said, Prabhuji, please let me serve here till my last day. Even if you don't want to pay me, never mind. I like being here. Her desire was there. Somehow or other, many employees were not checked out, given retirement. But Meena stick towards the end of the day. Till 2009, although her health was not good, still she used to come by rickshaw from her house. Her house is nearby. Just in 2019, I was in Delaware and I met Anita, and we were talking about old age. Anita was my secretary. So we were talking. Anita is the niece of Meena. So we were talking, and Anita told one thing, that Meena always likes Radharas Bihari. So she also told me almost same thing, that please let her serve. I said yes. we don't mind. She comes and goes there. So it's very punctual. She also gave 1100 rupee donation every Janmashtami. And she gave 500 rupees on my birthday to me. I can tell. So there are many good quality Meena had. Her daughter was a small. Sometimes she used to come. Now she mother of 2 daughters. So Meena has great respect. Actually, all those people, whoever have been here, old, maybe you should call Kanan. If Kanan is here, Kanan is one of the oldest one. If Kanan is here, he is one of the oldest one. He may have seen. Because he was in guest house, she was in guest house at the same time. So there are many good qualities he has, but right now I don't remember many of those things, and my body became very heavy to stand also. So I will stop here. I am sure Radha Bihari will bless her for her dedicated service to Srila Prabhupada and his dear project, Juhu. Yeah, one more thing. When we were talking, we had seen 2 strikes, but Meena never took part of any strike, neither she spoke anything against ISKCON. So yes, she was a very dedicated devotee, and I will pray on this day that may her soul obtain the highest destination of human life. Thank you, Meena, for being with us. Hare Krishna. Will be missed.
Thank you very much, Devakinandan Prabhu, for describing the old time association of Meena Mataji. And now I request His Grace Brajhari Prabhu. He was the general manager as well as guest house manager, and he had a lot of interaction with Meena Mataji. And our temple president Brajhari Prabhu, I request him to come and speak about Meena Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So, Narasimha Prabhu, please come front. He must be knowing Meena Mataji. So, Meena Mataji, she was serving with full dedication in Hare Krishna land since 1976, I think. And when I became guest house manager, I regularly interact with her. She used to know that very strict, Prabhupada quarters, very meticulously, she used to supervise that everything to be clean properly. And all the offices, like President Office, Devakinandan Prabhu's office, other offices, she used to stand like this and make sure that there will be no dust anywhere. And Giriraj Maharaj actually likes her very much, and she used to clean Giriraj Maharaj's room. Means she supervised, not herself clean, but make sure that very meticulously, nicely clean. And when I was guest house manager, that time there was a strike. The employees of guest house, they went on strike, and there was almost all the staff, they joined in the strike. There is a union, Congress party, somebody was leading, and in that union, everybody joined. But this Meena Mataji, I spoke to her. You want to join with this? Which party you are there? I asked. He said, I am with the Prabhupada party, ISKCON party. And she never even dreamed to join with them. She and Jani and few members. This Kanan and other people, they were afraid of the union, so they were this side and that side. But these two, Jani and both are Christian, both are very much dedicated, and they told that, no, we'll be with ISKCON. So that is the stand they took that time. And one occasion, I remember, Giriraj Maharaj's office in the balcony. There are so many pigeons, the kabutar, they were there, and they were giving eggs. So I told Meena Mataji to clean everything. She said, no, I will not do that. I will not clean. I said, why? No, I don't want to take the sinful reaction. I don't want to break the egg. I said, I am taking the responsibility. Because Prabhupada wanted that all our temples, everything should be very neat and clean. I don't want to see all these things. Even if all sinful reaction I will take, but you just do this. So then she said, okay. And she cleaned everything very nicely. And then I told her, put some net so that the pigeon cannot be there. So like that, she was a very nice, actually. When she had a heart attack, I think she was in Arogyanidhi, Mother, and I came to know that she had a heart attack. And some money was required, and we provided. Of course, she paid back. And just recently, means about 4 or 5 years before, she one day told me that I want to give Radha Rasbihari 1 lakh rupees donation. So I said, very nice, because no employees in Hare Krishna land, they give single penny. But she gave 1 lakh to Radha Rasbihari, and she also told me that 1 lakh she gave to Devakinandan Prabhu in Kanpur, right? And Pujari department 1 lakh, so 3 lakhs she gave. So, so that is, her attraction and her commitment to Radha Rasbihari. And recently, when she was, I came to know from Jasmine Mataji, she told that Meena passed away. So I was very much distressed. I was thinking that such a nice lady who did so much service to Radha Rasbihari, and we prayed in the morning, the next day, in the morning, in our Mangalarti, about 5 o'clock. So we announced her passing away, and all the devotees chanted Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We never felt that she is from outside. Always we consider her that very inner group, means she was part of our management and day-to-day life. We always consider, because some few workers are like that, they have full dedication to ISKCON. So therefore, we are very, very obliged to them. And many things are there, but I have forgotten. So actually, all our old devotees knows about Meena Mataji, but that's all I can speak. On this auspicious occasion, I pray to Radha Rasbihari to give her eternal shelter under their lotus feet. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Brajari Prabhu, for sharing so many information about Meena Mataji. Now I request His Grace Nrsimha Chaitanya Prabhu. So he was very much in the Hare Krishna land during 1980s and 70s, okay, 70s onwards. So he was also in charge of part of the team of Govinda restaurant in the 80s. So I am sure that he must. New Bhakta director of Hare Krishna land. You are past director. Before you or after you? Both together. They begin. Acha. So you have got past directors here. Okay. So Prabhuji has done lot of service in Hare Krishna land and he must have lot of... How many of you have seen ISKCON's Haridas Thakur movie? So, you remember? You remember him? So he was the hero. So we request Nrsimha Chaitanya Prabhu to come and speak about Meena Mataji.
संसार में कुछ पुण्यात्मा ऐसे होते हैं, उनकी अच्छाइयाँ चले जाने के बाद सभी को स्मरण होता है। पर मीना माता जी हमारे के ऐसी माँ थी, बा सिस्टर थी, जब भी उनके पास सब हमारे बेडशीट वगैरह, टॉवल वगैरह सब कुछ उनके पास हुआ करता था। शी इज़ द फुल एंड फाइनल अथॉरिटी फॉर दैट। और मंदिर में टेम्पल कमांडर हो बा कोई हो, कोई गेस्ट आया, माने कभी ना कभी उनकी हर दिन ज़रूरत पड़ता था। और जब भी मीना माता जी को हम स्मरण करें, कभी भी वो माने दुखी होकर के बात थक गई है इस प्रकार व्यवहार उन्होंने कभी नहीं किया। जब भी मीना माता जी ये चाहिए, हंसती हुई वो काम को करती थी। और मंदिर में जब हम भक्त लोग होते थे, हमारे मन में ये होता था जो हम भक्त हैं और जो हमारे कर्मी लोग श्रेणी में आते हैं वो कर्मी होते हैं, ऐसे भाव था। किंतु वो माता जी में वो स्पेशलिटी थी, कभी भी ऐसे भाव आया ही नहीं। जब भी जिस समय भी मीना माता जी को पुकारा जाए, मीना माता जी ये चाहिए, हाँ हाँ प्रभु जी, इतना हंसती हुई आज भी मेरा माने बिल्कुल आंखों के सामने है वो दृश्य। थोड़ी सी लंबी नाक, थोड़ी सी मोटी थी माता जी की, किंतु इतना आनंददायक थी वो माता जी सेवा में, बहुत बहुत सुखदायी। सो उसके बाद तो फिर मैं चला गया, हमारे भक्त लोग उनके साथ रहे। पर मीना माता जी की जितनी बात की जाए इतनी ही कम है। और वो माता जी भक्त रूप में नहीं थी, हमारे जैसे तिलक धारण करना, ये करना इत्यादि, किंतु वो भक्त से कम नहीं थी। सभी भक्तों की सेवा उसने बहुत सुंदर ढंग से निभाई। किसी भक्त को कठोर शब्द में बोला, मेरा कान जितना दिन में उनके साथ रहा, हमारे मंदिर में मैं रहा, मैं कभी नहीं सुना। सो ऐसी माता जी यहाँ भी दुर्लभ होती हैं। थैंक यू। मीना माता जी की जय हो। हरि बोल।
Hare Krishna. So I joined ISKCON Juhu in 1984. So, of course, Prabhuji spoke about Mother Meena joining much before that. So at the time when I joined, Mother Meena Mataji was already sitting in the first floor reception, same place where you always saw her recently. And she was, that time also in 1984 itself, she was taking care of all the temple offices and BI. And she used to personally come to supervise the cleaning. And of course, I heard Nrsimha Chaitanya Prabhu just now saying she was never spoke angrily with any devotees. But she was very strict with her staff. And she used to supervise, and that was for her service, to make sure everything was cleaned very nicely, and all the staff used to be a little afraid of her. If somebody goes and complains to her about any staff, she will immediately discipline that person. But she was like, she always came, she was very sincere, and she came on time, and she took care of that service very nicely for years and years. And then, of course, in the recent past, she has been mainly sitting at the reception desk. So but she trained up her staff so nicely, they will come and do the job very nicely themselves. And if there was anybody at any time complained to her, this happened once or twice, something was not done properly, they called up Meena on the intercom. And then she said, yeah, I'll speak to them and take care of it, like that. So I also remember once I was very sick in 1984 after I joined, just before Janmashtami. Then where Devakinandan Prabhu's office is there used to be a small room. I was staying there for a few days. And then of course she used to send her staff to clean and change the sheets and everything that time. So that's one aspect of that I remember. Another time when Rasraj was temple president, I was looking, my post was a treasurer. So I was working with the Devaki Pran, and of course she used to send her bills and everything. So sometimes the outside vendors will come, like the dry cleaners or those who do the outside laundry, and they will come with their bill, and I will tell them. They used to come and complain, no, I am supposed to get this much. Then I will tell her, well, you go and get it approved by Meena. No, I will not go and speak to that lady. So, because she was always protecting the interests of the temples, and they used to be a little afraid of her also. So, and I got a chance to hear more about her qualities from Rajari Prabhu, saying that she was giving donations to the temple. This all shows that at heart she was always a devotee, and she took up that particular role of keeping this temple and offices very clean, and she has done such a great job. And I was also thinking when I saw those ladies here that they must be from her family, and the one in green looks almost like Meena only, her daughter only. I was thinking why they are saying she has gone. She seems to be sitting here. Hare Krishna. So I'm very inspired to be here in this meeting to hear her good qualities. I'm sure she will get a very wonderful destination in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Rajamsa Prabhu, for sharing Meena Mataji's quality of strict discipline. She was disciplined herself and used to keep all her staff disciplined. You can't, sometimes what happened, the sweepers, they cause some nuisance, she was strict actually. Even until recently she took a disciplinary action against the staff working under her, and in that way she was herself disciplined and also kept the staff under her discipline also. Thank you, Prabhu. Now I request Gokuleshwar Prabhu to come and speak about Meena Mataji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. So after I shifted my services in first floor office, I came in contact with Meena Mataji, and of course there was not much interactions initial days, but I saw, as Brajepu said, she would come to the office with the staff and make sure everything is clean, everything is at its place. And after a few months and years, when I came to know she is available for certain services, we would tell her a few things. And very committedly, if you give her a task, you don't have to worry about it. Sometimes it's not with devotees, but with her, give her a task, she would committedly, honestly do it. You are never fearful of any of your money or belongings in the office will get stolen. She and her staff all were very honest. And initially I hardly had interaction, but then later on, whenever I would go to office, I would tell her Hare Krishna. She would smile and say Hare Krishna. Sometimes I asked her, how are you doing? And so then she started reciprocating the affection. If I am out of station, when I come back, once or twice she asked me, oh, where were you? I didn't see you. Are you all right? A motherly affection she would have. I remember during marathon, once I got a call that some railway authorities are giving trouble to the stall. So I was required to go there. So then I thought I should carry some pedas. So I went to Meena Mataji in the afternoon time. Said, I need some pedas. Say, subah bolne ka, abhi nahi hai. She would say that. Then I said, look, some police has caught our books, RPF, and I have to go. If I go with pedas, then they will help. So understanding that situation, she said, okay, kuch karti hu main. I will do something. And she somehow got pedas, I think from Devkinabhu's office or something. She got pedas. So after that I told her, look, marathon time this happens. So later on, whenever I would request her in an odd time some pedas, because I am going out or some guests are coming, she would oblige, she would somehow arrange and give. And sometimes some parcels or letters will come or some guest will come and we are not there around, so she would take care talking to them or giving them information. So she was very honest and committed, and we will miss her. Now the table will be empty. We will remember her when we pass that area. So I pray to Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari to give her eternal shelter at the lotus feet. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Gokuleshwar Prabhu. We would like to come and speak about your mother. You will speak? Both of you? Please come. Granddaughters? Okay. So this is Meena Mataji's son-in-law, Justin.
Jacinto.
Jacinto. Mr. Jacinto, please come.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. I just wanted to tell one incident. When she was admitted here in this hospital, Arogya Nidhi, she was in ICU. She was like in coma state. And doctor said that 72 hours were given for her. If she rises from the 72 hours, patient is yours. I waited day and night, has to be there. Being single son-in-law, alone daughter. After everything was okay, she became too stent to be put for her and she was alright. After that, she was just telling me, when I was in coma state, I could hear you called me because nobody can go inside in the ICU, but one sister from this university, I could hear you called me. I said, how can you? And then when I called her, she just did like that. And doctor said, now she is responding. And after she was all right, I just spoke with her. He said, when I was in that state, I just saw two visions. One Jesus Christ and one Krishna. Two visions I could see. And I told them, Arjun, mera seva karne ka kaam baki hai mandir mein. So she was there. Sorry. सेवा किया, उसके बाद में भी इधर उन्होंने अचीव किया है, इधर रहेगी, इधर सेवा किया. सॉरी, आई कैन टॉक मोर.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jacinto, for sharing about Meena Mataji's final moments. We all know, now we can get into philosophy.
उन्होंने वहाँ पे प्रॉमिस किया था, मेरे को बोला कि तभी मैं अच्छे होने के बाद में 1 लाख का ड्रेस बनाऊंगी कृष्णा जी के लिए, और उन्होंने किया. आई थिंक शी डिड, आई थिंक शी डोनेटेड दैट ड्रेस. शी टोल्ड मी दैट आल्सो.
So she had done a lifelong service for Lord Krishna, and you can see that Lord Krishna manifested, in her vision. That is something very, very important and significant. So, whatever done to Krishna never goes in waste, and definitely she is blessed. She is blessed. So, thank you very much for sharing that information. And some of the Matajis, Jasmine Mataji, very close to Meena Mataji, instrumental in arranging this program. Come, you want to say a few things? Just say a few things. Casual. She is the secretary of Radha Rasbihari committee, and she had a lot of very close interaction with Meena Mataji. Anything, all the envelopes have to be sent, she will come and dump on Meena's table and say that this has to go. So, such a good relation they had. So now, Yasmin Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna. I really don't have words what to say about Meena. Like Jacinto said, she had told me that yes, I told Krishna, my time has not come, मुझे बहुत सारी सेवा करनी है, मुझे यहाँ डोनेशन देना है, वहाँ डोनेशन देना है. सो मैंने बोला है जब तक मेरा कमिटमेंट ख़त्म ना हो जाए मुझे मत यहाँ से लेके जाना. I remember those words very well, and now I'll really miss her because I'll always find her table empty there. She was really a dedicated devotee, not actual devotee but a devotee. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Parijat Mataji, she is sitting very close to her desk. So my desk space also she is close, and also otherwise also she is close. So request Parijat Mataji to speak.
Hare Krishna. So like how Prabhuji said that we were the closest to each other in physical terms, and also in terms of whenever we had to get something done. And I used to see her every day when she would come in the morning. She would be coming at 8, so that's when I would come after Guru Puja to keep my bag. And the first thing she would do when she would come on the first floor is straight go to the photograph of Radha Rasbihari, which is just outside my office, and she would put her head at the feet of Radha Rasbihari, and then she would go just ahead in the corridor, and she would look down to the deities, and to all the 3 deities she would just offer prayers. And then there was a picture of Prabhupada, so she would go there and she would put her head. So from that you could see that how she was, and she did this for 3 decades, consistently starting all her services and starting her day by thinking of Krishna. And she was always, I would see that you could actually set your watch by the time that she came. She was always very punctual, and she made sure her staff was very punctual in their service. And as everybody said, that she was very strict, which shows that she had the element of softness when she was dealing with devotees, but she had the element of discipline when she was getting her work done efficiently by different devotees. And she was very, very very duty bound. I would see that she was very efficient. Even after she had that stroke, what he was mentioning, she could not go to different offices, but she would just be sitting on her desk. But she was completely in command of the situation. She knew exactly what was happening with her staff, and very, very, as Prabhuji mentioned, that she never said no. If you would ask her to do something, she would try to find an alternative to do something. But she would never say that this cannot happen. She said, I will try, and then she would genuinely try to make it work and try to find some resources to make it happen. And I think I remember even when her daughter got married, because she actually considered all the devotees her family, and she offered a feast to everybody. That was so whenever there was an occasion to reciprocate, she would not miss that opportunity to reciprocate with Radha Rasbihari. And I used to always think when she would be going around and cleaning the offices, that we all actually aspire to be the servant of the servant. And I said she's naturally put in that position by the Lord, because she's always taking instructions from devotees. There is no element of ego, and there is always a desire to serve. So she was, naturally, in that situation. And I think in reciprocation to all what she did for Srila Prabhupada, being in his head office here for 3 decades, and being that special soul, I think Krishna reciprocated with her by allowing her soul to depart on the auspicious month of Kartik. This is what we hope, we aspired, but Krishna naturally responded. And today also we all are together here, in the days of Bhishma Panchaka, which is just so auspicious, which goes to show that not only we, but even the Lord is, I think, reciprocating with her. I can actually feel that. So, and of course we miss her so much, because that desk, is going to be empty, but also praying that yes, she has a very auspicious destination for serving, so many Maharajas, so many devotees over the years. So, thank you.
Thank you very much, Parijat Mataji. And anybody else? Okay. Sitaram Prabhu spontaneously wanted to say something. Earlier he declined, now he has accepted. Please come forward.
Hare Krishna. So, there was one nice incident which is not mentioned. So, one quality which is not mentioned, so I thought I should share that. So, many a times, devotees, especially when they are very new, so they are very much fresh with the basic philosophy of Krishna consciousness, that we are devotees and they are karmis. And then many devotees, very new devotees, they try to deal with employees as if they are some kind of local people have come here. Whereas, our philosophy teaches that amongst those who are living around in this world, those who are chosen by the Lord to serve in a church or a temple or a mosque, are very chosen people to be very close to God, or God conscious people. But Meena Mataji was very well aware of this dealings of devotees. So when as new devotees we would go, I would say, Meena ye kar do, Meena wo kar do. So she had a different tone for such devotees. Brajaripo ko bolo, like that, finished. You hear that tone, you are shaken. A couple of times when I was very new, so I wanted to take something from her zone. She has her zone in the temple. So I was trying to take it, and then one day I went to take something which belongs to Bhima Prabhu. So I thought, she is sitting there, I'll just take and go. Wo Bhima Prabhu ka hai. So the voice itself shakes a person. Everyone who has been in her era will agree with this, That was one thing. That was my experience, so I kept always distance from her. But until I become the maintenance in charge, so suddenly I used to say Hare Krishna, but still as a etiquette. So one day I was traveling, and one letter came for me, and that was the first time I received a call from her. I said, Prabhuji, aapka letter aaya hai, yahan par hai. So I was surprised. My God. Then, from then, when she called me, couple of times she had interaction because of the service in the maintenance department. So then she would call me with very great respect, and now I am recalling that her way, how she knew expertly how to deal with which category of devotees. So that's a very exceptional thing. And then after this couple of interaction, I started telling her, Hare Krishna, Meena Mataji. And then as devotees mentioned, she would have had that nice smile. Hare Krishna. Then after that, I had my interactions with her were always like this. Whenever I was crossed by, I would say Hare Krishna, Meena Mataji. If I would say the whole thing, she would smile. And then later on, when I started traveling, for the first time when I had a long travel and I came, so she asked that, Prabhuji, where are you? You are not seen. So then I explained about my travel, and then later after sometimes she asked me about my family. Where are the kids? So that was, and especially this two incidents about her giving donation for Kanpur, for the deities, and for the pujari. This is an exceptional thing, and then the vision which she had when she was in the, even she gave to Raipur also. So the vision she had in the hospital, actually it's a practical proof that she had some duties left in this world, which she completed and proceeded further in the service of the Lord. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Sitaram Prabhu. Anybody else? Okay. Yeah. There was a mention about the punctuality. It's a true fact. 8 o'clock she'll be on the first floor corridor. Because 8:05 the temple closes. She'll be there to take darshan. She'll go down there right in front of her seat. So she will take darshan of Radha Ras Bihari. And 4 o'clock punctual she'll leave also. And she was always punctual. And as it was mentioned by Devakindan Prabhu, she wanted to serve in ISKCON until her last breath. And due to lockdown, COVID lockdown, so we had closed offices. Then when we partially opened it, she actually wanted to come back. She came and spoke to me, can I join? I said that management will have to take decision, so you wait. And in the middle, she was not called. And there were some bills to be checked. She knows what to do. And even though she is not officially called, when I called her, can you please come for a day and try to see? And she was so good in scrutiny, she figured out the laundry wala has overbilled us actually. She came to me and said, you see, Prabhu, this is the things and this much he has overbilled. I said, that is very good. So she always had the desire to somehow or other keep serving in Radha Ras Bihari temple, but due to the COVID lockdown and we were not able to call, but as her son-in-law had said, her thinking was about the temple. It is an extraordinary thing for somebody like her, coming from the Christian background, always be thinking about Krishna, and Krishna reciprocates actually. Getting a vision, at the time of leaving, Krishna coming, that is even though she was not physically serving for the last 1.5 years during the COVID lockdown, but her consciousness was somehow or other wanting to come to the temple and trying to help whenever it is possible. And she, definitely was blessed by Sri Sri Radha Ras Bihari to have come and given the darshan. And if she had seen, she would be thinking about that. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tajati anta kalevaram tam tam eva iti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavitaha. So if she was able to think about Krishna, and Krishna is coming and revealing himself to her, and I am sure that Sri Sri Radha Ras Bihari Ji has satisfied with her wonderful lifelong service, and definitely her lordships have blessed her, and her destination is wonderful. And we take this opportunity on behalf of ISKCON Jugu Mumbai. We appreciate her lifelong dedicated service. Very difficult to find. There are very few who can do that. And in appreciation of that, and we also pray to Sri Sri Radha Ras Bihari that her onward journey is wonderful and auspicious by chanting the holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now we will have flower petals distributed, flower petals. So every one of us, Kirtan, Amir Ras Prabhu can start the Kirtan, and as the Kirtan is going on, all devotees can come and offer the flower petals, Pushpanjali to her, and after that there will be Prasadam feast served in the next hall. So every one of you are requested to take part in Feast Prasadam in honor of Meena Mataji.
Jeyanilo Premadhana Karuna Prachu Jeyanilo Premadhana Karuna Prachu Jeyanilo Premadhana Karuna Prachu प्रभु कोथा गेला आचार्यताकु हेन प्रभु कोथा गेला आचार्यताकु हेन प्रभु कोथा गेला आचार्यताकु हेन प्रभु कोथा गेला आचार्यताकु ताहा मोर स्वरूप ताहा सनातन ताहा मोर स्वरूप ताहा सनातन ताहा दास रघुनाथ पतित पावन 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 ताहा मोर भक्त जुग ताहा कबीरा ताहा मोर भक्त जुग ताहा कबीरा एक काले कोथा गेला गोरा न तोरा 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 জানালে পশিব গৌরাঙ্গ গুণের নিধি কোথা গেলে পাব